Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So straight into the action.
They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times. There's a much greater understanding of the need for players to cover forward running, and it enables risk-taking while the gaps are filled. I'm very much a fan of it. There are a lot of people who seem to have kind of ignored it and just put it to bed, but it still works, it's still valid, and I think we're going to see it be successful here.
Balls out once more.
He has found the way through.
And that's another throw.
Oh, there's a probing ball.
That's a throw. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Roberto Carlos. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Great vision. It's a promising position. It's out for a goal kick. Threads one in. Musiala is flagged offside. Adams going forward. Now it's come to nothing. Played out to the left flank. Pedri, nicely shaped ball, and he was quick to react. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. It's a good surge he's making up the left-hand side. Genuine physical edge about this game, it is quite attritional. And it's Scholes. Pinches it off him. Engages and forces him off the ball. Pedri finding himself in space. And there's his chance to lead the counter.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Rodri. And the referee has signalled for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock. The score 0-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Arsenal really are going to need to improve in a hurry if they don't want to fall behind here. Upping the intensity and the tempo will be their starting point.
Looking to play him in. Nil-nil still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Looking for options for movement. Showing great feet there. No outsmarting him this time. Beckenbauer did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And Van Nistelrooy! And he's stuck it away! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
64 minutes is number 13, Ruud van Nistelrooy. Substitution for Iran, number 20, Comes on to
Iran
replace
choosing
him
to
is
make the first
number
change.
24.
Well, I think his job here, Peter, is going to be to reinvigorate that attack. Just change the rhythm up front.
Arsenal have penetrated for the first time.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Goes for the shot! Always going over the top.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And he's had it nicked away. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Substitution for Iran. Number 5.
Arsenal with the corner.
17.
They're first.
Coming on the field. Number 3. Number 7.
They've played it short. White shoots! Oh, how good is he? A finish of true class! It had to come! It just had to come! He had to have his say!
The goal scorer for Arsenal.
Well,
After
no goalkeeper would
75
keep that out. It
minutes
really was a
number
bullet.
4.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Arsenal are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Aimed beyond the defence. In towards the back stick. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Space for him to turn and look. Diogo Costa claims it without any fuss.
Iran truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Can he latch on to this? And he's being shifted off it.
4 added minutes
Confirmation
has
that
been
there will be
indicated.
4 minutes stoppage time. Chance to deliver. Diving header! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we're done. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. White take
So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course,
Hello,
there's
everybody,
so
and
much
welcome
more
to
important
today's
than
match.
this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We're up and running then. So a very special reception for the very special Franck Ribéry.
Very true, and I think all of us here are expecting an awful lot from him. He is, as far as I'm concerned, one of the very best in his preferred left-wing position. He said himself that that's where he feels most free.
I guess that's what gives him the freedom to make use of his pace, his movement, and his ability to shoot from a fair way out.
Correct.
And it's Ribéry. Ribéry. It's a good ball out wide. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Ribéry. Ribéry. Here's Zielinski. He's had it taken off him. Spread it left. Delivered low. And he's there to get it away. Out of play for a throw. Knocks it into space, flings in, he's rising! Oh, it's hit the post! And that is well cleared. Oh, such a clever touch! Surely now! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Thuram. That's good vision. Zielinski. Thuram. And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Shifted upfield. That's been cut out, well played. Ribéry. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. It's a promising position. That's the end of the first 45. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
Quick reminder today,
How would you review the first half?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 9, Thuram.
They're on the move again.
Rabiot.
Arsenal really
Number
are going
10.
to need to improve in a hurry if they don't want to fall behind here. Upping the intensity and the tempo will be their starting point.
Number 5, Mkhitaryan.
Can he spark a counter
Number
here?
15,
That's good
Mario
running with the ball.
Pasalic.
Arsenal come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I'm assuming that this is...
Shot a goal!
And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Oh, that's a key interception. Passing is crisp and sharp. Ronaldinho conjures time and space where few can. Can he get it through?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. Oh, this looks sharp. Thinks one through. Spread neatly. And it's Hernandez.
Chance, surely!
Now that is commitment to the cause. And we have our very first corner. Ronaldinho with the short one. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. And now they can spring out of defence. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Nicely aimed pass. Out towards the flank. He's shifting through the gears here. Crossed into the middle.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Substitutions taking place.
That's a sharp pass. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Arsenal are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And this is Ronaldinho. Tries to play it through. Lovely ball in.
Abraham! It's in! And that could well be the winner!
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
77 minutes is number
One
19.
sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
Abraham.
Arsenal have broken through. It's 1-0.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off? Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And the shot! And he hits the net! And surely that clinches it! There really is no way back now!
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Number 19, Tammy Abraham. Tammy Abraham. Tammy Abraham. Substitution in progress.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Arsenal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the
Added
ball.
minutes has been indicated.
4 added minutes on the board. Mkhitaryan could move up a gear here. Looking to play him in.
Chance!
No messing about. And I think we're done. Yes, we are done. Arsenal can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency and proficiency.
To pay a visit to our official
Abraham
store, where
picking up the
memorabilia
Man
from
of the
today's
Match
are
award,
now
and
available.
no surprise there. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely
Hello,
here.
everybody, and
Gorgeous,
welcome to
gorgeous
today's
evening.
match.
The skies are clear, the noise is fervent,
Against
the
Arsenal.
atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So things are underway. Atalanta have chosen to line up 5-4-1 here, it seems.
Conservatism would appear to be at play, Peter. However, we don't quite know what their motives are just yet. It could well be as it looks, but it might also be a way of deceiving the opposition into thinking that they're just going to sit back and then hope to produce an aggressive counter-attack or two. This system can accommodate that.
Tries one from range! It's loose now and they want to get it back. The pressing...
There's the shot!
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
First quarter of an hour gone. That's going wide left. Bellanova gets over and intercepts. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Bellanova. Ronaldinho conjures time and space where few can. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's De Roon.
Atalanta always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Bellanova. Ronaldinho. Musa promptly onto that, and that is that. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. 30 minutes gone. That's good running with the ball. Oh, well played, well played. Pasalic. Raspadori. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Now it's Raspadori. Rabiot. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And it's Rabiot. 40 minutes gone. Half-time closing in. That's destined for the flank. Has a look and plays it forward. He's having a hit! And the referee says that is that for the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
Please join me in wishing all the best
Reflections
for
on the
members of our
first
fan
half?
club celebrating
I wouldn't
their
say it was
wedding
the most
anniversary
potent
today.
performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in this second half.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable.
Substitutions taking place.
So the action resumes. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Arsenal different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ricci running with intent. Now it's Ronaldinho. Scalvini. And it's Bellanova. Ricci spots it and intercepts. Pasalic. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Well, that pass isn't the best. And that's really well manoeuvred. Looking for a runner. Can he get onto this? And he's managed to get free. Big chance! And that's a sharp finish. Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Substitution for Atalanta, number 18.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, there's going to be a significant change of approach, I think. They really are shaking up their attack now.
Arsenal are in front now, the game's only goal. Takes a shot! It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Ronaldinho.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Out towards the flank. That's a throw.
Substitution for Atalanta. Number 7, number 6, Lusa. Coming on the field, number 13,
Abraham!
number 23.
That is decidedly lacking.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Arsenal still have the cards to affect this game. Into the last quarter of an hour. And he's had it nicked away. Well, they could break here. Can he get on the end of this? He is through here.
And he shoots!
It's hit the upright.
Relentless! Just relentless! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing.
The goal scorer for Arsenal.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Yeah, tempted and teased the keeper into thinking he could get to it, but it just eased away to catch the inside of the post.
Arsenal find a position of real strength now. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. Oh, that's delightful. And it's Kolasinac. He has a look out, produces a cross. Probing pass. Ronaldinho is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is
There will be
miffed,
5
having
minutes
made the
added
run
time.
and not get picked out.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Oh, sweet feet. Skamaka. That is a crunching tackle. And he's heaved it away. And that will be it. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely
Hello,
here.
everybody, and welcome
Gorgeous,
to
gorgeous
today's
evening.
match.
The skies are clear, the noise is fervent,
against
the
Iraq.
atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
Tony Adams is the standout player, Peter,
Well, he does stand out, Jim, of course, but specifically how?
because he's a colossal presence who seems to thrive the tougher the job gets. His level of commitment is an inspiration for everyone to follow.
Closest thing to a manager on the pitch.
Can't argue with that.
Great pressure, plenty of it. Shifted upfield. He's in a great position here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
They've played it short. Flashes it across.
Well played.
He's going for goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? White clears without hesitation. No goals as yet. Arsenal are looking to break at pace. Great ball if he can get there. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. That's a decent clearance. And he's there to retrieve it. That's a cute ball. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Played out wide. Turns back here, probably the best option. He's looking wide. It's out for a goal kick. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And Van Nistelrooy! He's got away with one there. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. And the pass is intercepted. He's found a way through. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho! Against the crossbar. Chance for a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And it's been taken short.
There will be 1 minute
Great
at a time.
chance! So it's going to be another corner. This possibly the last play of the half.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And the referee has blown for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
And a quick announcement for the benefit of
midway
anybody
point
who's
of the
found
game.
themselves a
Arsenal
little lost
certainly
today.
have
Please
plenty
look
of
at the screen
positives
for
to take from
information
that
on how
first
to
half,
find your way
especially the
around
way
the
they were able
stadium.
to turn it on in the last few minutes. I can see them coming out with more menace, more meaningfulness after the break, as momentum is definitely with them now.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. So let's get the ball rolling.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the...
Oh, what a mistake! He is through here. And this is Neymar. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now that's well seen too. Nil-nil still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That's rather hopeful. It's off target and by quite a way.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Oh, that's neat. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And this is Van Nistelrooy. No, didn't quite have the weight on it. Aimed beyond the defence. Ronaldinho is in a really good position out wide. And they are prompt with their pressing. Diogo Costa breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Iraq really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Half an hour gone in the second half. Looking to play him in. Chance here to counter. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Passing is crisp and sharp. That is a great pick out. Good ball, good take. He's had a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 26.
Arsenal have their third corner.
Number 18. Neymar. Number 10. McAllister.
Ronaldinho plays it short. Goes for a shot!
Coming on the
Can
field.
he stop it going out?
Number 19.
That's put paid to the danger.
Number 11. Yamal. Number 8. Musiala. Number 20. Mbappe. Substitution in progress. Substitutions taking
Musiala.
place.
Challenged just a bit on the firm side. This is it then, now or... He's having a pop! Brilliant from Beckenbauer!
Well, it just goes to show you can't keep a good man down, or in this case, a very good man. And when the situation demanded it, he dipped into his considerable reserves and produced a terrific late goal.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Yeah, tempted and teased the keeper into thinking he could get to it, but it just eased away to catch the inside of the post.
Arsenal look like they've won it, but it's not over yet.
Well, I can wholeheartedly say, Peter, they deserve this.
There will be 3
but
minutes at a
has
time.
the opposition enough spirit left in them now to maybe find a way back?
Now it's your mark.
Decent chance! And again! And that's in! And surely that clinches it! There really is no way back now!
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much. And that's it. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Beckenbauer taking in the... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We're up and running then. Well, it's a formation, this, Jim, with a packed midfield, isn't it?
Yeah, and it allows for a lot of flexibility, Peter. You know, combative without the ball, expansive with it. It's a system that's naturally going to ask an awful lot from your central striker, but also for anyone positioned out wide. You're the key supply route, and at the same time, the defensive cover. So, effectively, you're the lungs and legs of the team.
He's got away. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I would think that this fella Valverde's role is going to be so key here. He'll be tasked with pretty much doing everything from covering the back line to winning the ball back, triggering counter-attacks, providing outlets, pressing, as well as being a goal threat. In other words, pretty much everything.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily.
Chance for a shot!
Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Bentancur. The other side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Ugarte. Valverde. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Van Nistelrooy did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And it's with the keeper. That's destined for the flank. He has found the way through. Adams wins the duel this time. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he shoots! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
Van Nistelrooy.
Arsenal have fired themselves in front.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Now, can they get him away? Bentancur. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Pedri. Great vision. Can he get onto this? Oh, it's just a little long. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Scholes. Scholes. Valverde. Nunez is onto it in a flash. That's Valverde, and he's managed to get free. He's in plenty of space here. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Adams getting this, and the referee has blown for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. So your views on the first half?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Arsenal can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the stop. Oh, that's ambitious. Bentancur. Vigna. Arsenal are ahead here by what is still the only goal.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oliveira. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Could move up a gear here. Some good work on the right flank here. Looking for options for movement. Scholes! And he's stuck it away. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Substitution for Uruguay, number 21,
So time for
Coming on the
change,
field
and
is
this one has been on the cards for a little
7.
while.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Arsenal are doing very nicely, thank you.
Shapes to shoot! It's a goal! That was a given, it always was.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Uruguay cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. White. And Adams. Roberto Carlos. Ronaldinho plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And back to the goalkeeper. Beckenbauer. And it's Pedri. Aimed beyond the defence.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Taken back almost at once. Very much into the last knockings. No, he's overshot the green.
Substitution for Uruguay. Number 9, Darwin Núñez. Number 17.
Keep the ball
Coming on the
and you win the
field,
game. It really
number
is that
19,
simple. And he
number
welcomes it.
22.
And the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
That has been knocked clear.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
He's in a great position here. There will be 4 extra minutes. And he's intervened well there. Oliveira. And time is up. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely
Hello,
here.
everybody, and
Gorgeous,
welcome to
gorgeous
today's
evening.
match.
The skies are clear, the noise is fervent,
Against
the
Switzerland.
atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle.
There's Lamine Yamal, Peter, the latest Spanish superstar. I'd like to see him get a lot of freedom on that right wing.
And is that his best position?
I'd say so, Peter, with him being left...
It's Ronaldinho! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Yamal. He's in plenty of space here.
Terrific effort!
That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, he certainly got to the ball well enough, but the rest didn't quite come off for him.
Arsenal with the corner, they're first.
Towering header! Oh, it's come off the upright.
Switzerland are looking to go forward now. Ricardo Rodriguez. Akanji. Granit Xhaka. That's Vargas.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Delivered low. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. They've played it short. Pings in a cross. Oh, good effort! That's a fair try, but just off target. The other side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And he plays one through. Zakaria.
Switzerland definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Nicely aimed pass. Ricardo Rodriguez.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's being urged to shoot.
And the shot!
Nearly, but not quite.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Granit Xhaka. Here's Zakaria. 30 minutes gone. Granit Xhaka. And it's Rodriguez. Passing is crisp and sharp. Here's Zakaria. That's a lovely, neat pass. Pedri. Quality ball. Now it's Scholes. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Takes a shot!
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Vargas. Oh, that's fabulous. And he cuts out the supply. Now that looks a decent
There
ball.
will be 1 minute
This is Van
added time.
Nistelrooy. This is Van Nistelrooy.
And the finish!
Oh, it's hit the post. It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty
Hello,
for both
attendees.
managers
This
to mull
is
over
a
here.
lost children's announcement.
So we reach the
With
halfway
father
point.
of a boy
Arsenal
number-
really can be happy with the strong finish to the half and have no reason to be upset with their overall performance. I think they just need to keep going now, stick at it, and eventually they'll get a break.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. So right back into the action.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this. This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Getting up there!
He will be livid with himself. Xhaka picks it up from the goal kick. Aimed beyond the defence. It's a pretty loose pass. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Vargas. And he's managed to get free. And it's Xhaka. Great vision. That looks a good ball through. And he's running through.
And a chance!
Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. So we've reached the hour mark. Driving forward, he's got away. Scholes. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
It's a searching pass. And he's intervened well there. Granit Xhaka. That's really well manoeuvred. Vargas. Good driving run. No foul, says the referee. Now it's Ronaldinho. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he latch on to this? He has found the way through.
Embolo!
And he's there to get it away. And that's been won straight back. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That pass isn't the best.
Arsenal really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
5 minutes left on the clock. Beckenbauer gets over and intercepts. Ronaldinho. That ball looks a good one.
Decent chance! Oh, he's done it! Well, would you believe that?
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Number 11, Yamal!
Switzerland are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. There's going to be a major shake-up.
And Van Nistelrooy! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! A finish right from the top draw! And surely now, the results are beyond doubt!
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times...
And there goes the final whistle. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. Van Nistelrooy taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Arsenal definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Hello attendees, this is a Lost Children's announcement.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of
everybody,
a match that
welcome
will
to
really
today's
get the
match.
juices flowing.
Barcelona!
I'm Peter
against
Drury, and
Arsenal.
joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So things are underway.
Reasons are fairly obvious. As personalities go, we're talking big. It's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
No way through. Gerrard. And that has left him in a heap. And here's Stoichkov. Stoichkov! Oh my word, that is... It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Stoichkov!
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. But it's Stoichkov. Now it's Messi. Rice does really well to win the ball there. And Messi! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And a header! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Messi. Saliba does well to get it back.
That's going in strongly.
Ambrosini. And here's Stoichkov. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he can clear it away. And here's Messi.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And he's gone looking for safety. Passing is crisp and sharp. Roberto Carlos, a probing pass.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Games hinge on moments like this. That is some save from Khan! Ronaldinho. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Now it's Owen. He might be in here! Owen couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
There will be 1 minute added time.
The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Arsenal finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. Back on the way then.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it.
Stojkovic! And that's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Arsenal restore parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And he was alert to it. And he's heaved it away. Owen. Plays it in low. He's had a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Gerrard is offering a wry smile there.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. He's had it taken off him. Ronaldinho being hunted in packs.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Now, can they get him away? Costa Curta. Oh, easy pickings there. Yamal. And he decides to cross it. Khan claims it, safe hands.
Arsenal really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Stoichkov. Stoichkov charging forward, the ball at his feet. They want to be quick to recover this.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And here's Owen.
There will be 1 minute
Really
added
was
time.
well marshalled there, because he was denied the opportunity to...
The end time is up. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Your reflections then, Jim?
And now,
Yeah, this
I'd just
looked the
like to
most
read out
likely
our
outcome,
fan club
but we've had
members who
a
are
good
celebrating their
variety in this
birthdays
game,
today.
despite it being anticlimactic.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.